Everybody good now? All right, go ahead, Coach.
Okay, I'm going to talk briefly about the 6 players that returned were cleared to play today. The last time I touched base with you about this, I mentioned that I would let the process play out, and that has played out, and we're glad to welcome the players back to the team to be eligible to play this weekend. They did return to practice activity last Monday, so they've been at it for over a week now, and they were still not cleared to play last weekend, but we let them get back. Part of that was we knew they had a hearing coming up and wanted to get them time to get back into shape, to get the acclimatization period back under their belt. There's so many practices you've got to have in helmets and shoulder pads and so on. So we got through that process, and then through the legal steps. Thank you to the grand jury for doing the due diligence, doing the work. We appreciate that, and again, we're glad to have the players back, and you know, that's all. I'd be glad to open up a few questions at this point.
You said this whole time you were pretty confident. Where did that confidence come from in knowing those guys are here?
I just believed in the players. I really did. There are times when you know that. I mean, we're going to try to always do what's right, do what's best, and you know, but we're going to go with the facts. And I appreciate the university, Dr. Caputo, Mitch Barnhart. You know, we stuck by our players because we believed in them, and we believed that at the end of this process they'd be exonerated, and they were. Well, there's a lot to learn, and you know, I think we all can understand the basics of that, of where they need to be and what they need to be focused on. They are college students, and you know, in the springtime, and you know, things happen. But again, I appreciate the process playing out. You know, I feel bad for people that don't have representation. I'll tell you that. And, you know, they're wrongly accused. It's a scary world out there for them.
Were you, now that it's kind of played out, did it kind of catch you all off guard? The fact that this kind of came to the head the way it did in August?
I believe, yeah, that nobody believed it would go this far. Maybe one person.
There was 17 weeks, I think now. They've been without the team maybe longer. How far back are they, and how long will it take for them to catch up and actually play?
They're definitely back. I noticed it today. You know, we were excited to get them back, but watching them, I mean, definitely need a lot of reps. And, you know, like I said, they were back last week. I mean, you know, knowing they weren't going to play, you know, the game speed, game reps, I don't know how fast that'll happen.
To kind of build on that, should we expect some of those guys to be able to contribute this week?
We'll see how it goes.
How valuable is it, though, going forward, especially in the secondary, a lot of those guys?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's 6 guys that are going to contribute in some way, and certainly in the secondary, we needed those guys. And special teams, they're all you know, there's 4 of them that are big factors in special teams as well. So it'll be good to have them back.
Couple more. Anybody else?
Can I ask you a non-question about that? With Johnson Central's coach Jim Hutton personally, I know you released a statement about that.
Yeah, just be a feel for the community and you know, the coach and his family. That's just a horrible situation.
Do you think it gives your team a little advantage, knowing that other teams can't scout these players? They ever seen someone play?
No, I don't think that's a factor at all. No, I don't think. They've watched them on film. Not that big of a deal.
What does it do for just team morale to have everybody back going into a big game like this?
Oh, I think, you know, it just helps to have everybody, you know, at full strength as we can be. You know, we know there's injuries and things of that nature, but you know, I think it helps to have everybody. That's for sure. Even if it's special teams or whatever they can do, we'll see.
Okay, folks. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.